Well, good morning, and thank you all for being here today. My name's Todd Rufo. I'm Director of Economic and Workforce Development for the City of San Francisco. We're here today to kick off and launch Shop and Dine in the 49, the Mayor Lee's annual campaign focused on supporting and driving local business to San Francisco restaurants, retailers, and small businesses, particularly now for the holiday season. You know, shopping local is more important than ever. A shift of just 1% in spending in San Francisco would generate an additional $100 million of economic activity in the city. $100 million. We're here today at Assembly Hall, which is owned by Ron and Tricia Benitez, and they're joined by their youngest employee, Harlow. It is rumored that Mayor Lee actually does his shopping here, but we'll have to wait till further in the program to confirm if that's true. We're also joined by a number of small business leaders and leaders from the Fillmore merchant community. We'll be hearing from a couple today. First from Scott Hauge from the Small Business Network, and where are you, Scott? Scott Hauge, and a leader in the Shop and Dine campaign. We'll also be hearing from Voss, the owner of Zinc Detail, and the president, I believe, of the Fillmore Merchants Association. Executive Director of the Fillmore Merchants Association. I also just want to acknowledge a couple other people here before handing it over to the mayor. Jason Lalick from where are you? From Shop Small. He's been a key partner of ours with the Shop and Dine campaign. I want to thank Jason for all his help and support, as well as Henry Karnilowicz, the Council of District Merchants, and his November to Remember campaign. We're also joined by Commission President, Small Business Commission President Mark Dwight, and I think Steve Adams will be joining us shortly in a moment as well. And we also here with Regina Dickendriese, the Office of Small Business President of the Director of the Office of Small Business. So without further ado, you know, no mayor that I know of has done more to support small businesses and our neighborhoods than Mayor Lee. He's passionate about small business. He's passionate about shopping local. Mayor Lee.
Thank you, Todd, and everyone. Thank you so much for coming out and help us kind of really get these holiday seasons started. You know, thinking about this morning how to really introduce this idea, and I'll start out by saying, you know, once in a while my mind goes a little crazy. It's like everybody else's, and so you have those moments. You're lying on the couch, and all of a sudden you say, "What if I won the lottery? What would I do if I won the lottery?" And you know, my first thought is there are 90,000 reasons as to why to spend all that money in San Francisco. If you won the lottery, 90,000 businesses in San Francisco. More than half are small businesses. Literally everything you would want on the earth if you won the lottery would be right here in the boundaries of San Francisco, and a lot on Fillmore Street. And this is a historic street. It's one that I really love to be on for many reasons, and there's more and more reasons to be on this street, besides it being right next to Japantown as well, and that is that small businesses thrive all along Fillmore. It's one of our really attractive corridors in the entire city, and I do think that a lot of our visitors literally come to Fillmore to find out what's going on. I happen to be wearing a San Francisco-made, manufactured, designed right here at Assembly Hall tie, and my wife said, "You need more colors. Go in there and get more." So I'm here with, you know, looking at more than blue, a little bit of red, a little bit of other things in there. But I am excited to really kick off with all of our wonderful small business leaders in San Francisco, the Shop and Dine in the 49. That is such a neat slogan for our Office of Economic and Workforce Development to have come up with all of our business partners. Shop and Dine in the 49 is a true San Francisco kind of made movement where we are advertising all of the different necessities. And along this street, and certainly with our leader and our merchant corridor, you know, you can get all your home furnishings. If you want the modern stuff at Zinc Detail, if you wanted to do that. You have to stand in line if you want to go to the restaurant at State Bird Provisions, you know. That's going to be a big line, but you've got 1300 Fillmore, right? Now you got the Black Bark going on. You got Sheba's Lounge there. You've got all kinds of different tastes and then new ones. I think a year ago, Todd, we helped Wise Sons get in. It's a Jewish deli here. They were victims of a fire in the Mission a couple of years ago, and they were able to locate back here. Again, you look at all the variety. Why wouldn't you want to spend all your money holidays and buying your family and friends different items right here along this corridor or in many other corridors in the city? There's also gobs of different restaurants that I've just named, and there's more throughout the city. And I know our Golden Gate Restaurant Association is here celebrating that as well and making sure that we pay attention to it. I want to make a big plug that you really can do all of your shopping for all of your friends and family right in the boundaries of San Francisco, have great quality products. I often get a lot of visitors, and more from China, who in their Mandarin are asking me and my wife, where can I get San Francisco-made products? Usually you think these groups are shopping for, the European brands. No, they're actually wanting to find San Francisco-made products because that brand name, if it says, or if it has an indication it's made in San Francisco, it's going to be of high quality. That's the indication we get from international visitors. So there is a reason why this is happening, and more, if you go to our local manufacturers, as I've done the last month, whether it's belts or whether it's garments or accessories, it's Mark Dwight is really excited about, or if it's local ceramics, all of that can be had in our city. So I'm excited for this holiday season, and you don't even have to go online. You can get locally online for this as well, and pick it up right here within San Francisco. So I'm excited for the holiday season. I'm excited for, now if anybody does win the lottery, you remember where you spend it, right? Because we need that tax base in case anything happens. Anyway, I am thrilled to be part of this effort to both advertise, to champion, because people will be very satisfied with the things that they purchase and to support. And of course, along with shopping and supporting our small businesses is the incredible tens of thousands of workers that you'll be supporting as well, because we have deliberately raised both the minimum wage, but I know all the small businesses say, okay, but let's also make sure the city supports us, and it works. It's an entire kind of ecosystem that we've created where we can help the workforce with a higher wage, help their families, but also we need to do our share, which is let's make sure that we support all of our small businesses. You'll find me a lot eating, dining, shopping in our local business as well. We love that, and I need to visit every corridor, including Fillmore, all through the holidays, and greet the families that are here to get our support as well. So everybody, let's shop and dine in the 49. Let's make this more than real. Let's get the products that we all know is high quality, made, designed, manufactured in San Francisco. Thank you.
So Shop and Dine in the 49, coming together with Shop Small, is a partnership between government, but particularly the community and particularly our small business community. We have in Scott Hauge a tireless advocate and leader for small businesses, and I want to welcome him up here today to say a few words. Scott.
Thank you. And Trish and Ron, thank you for having us. San Francisco is a special place. And what makes it so special is its neighborhoods. And the neighborhoods, the character of the neighborhoods, to a large degree, is determined by the small businesses that are in those neighborhoods. So when you shop small in the neighborhoods, you're preserving those neighborhoods and what you love about the city. San Francisco has over 50% of the employees are in small businesses. As the mayor said, $100 million, 1% will be raised if they receive $100 million more in sales. If they get $10 million in sales, 57 jobs are created. It is just incredible the strength and the attitude towards small business to work with their neighbors. One of the key things about small businesses is that you're working with neighbors, and that's really important. So I just want to thank everybody for being here. Shop during the holidays, and you're preserving our neighborhoods in our city. You're also preserving taxes, which go for police and fire and other things, as well as jobs. So thank you for coming today.
Thank you, Scott. As I mentioned earlier, we're here at Assembly Hall, which is owned by Ron and Tricia Benitez, and I want to welcome them up today to say a few words as well.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming. My name's Tricia Benitez, and this is my daughter, Harlow. And I, along with my husband, Ron, am one of the owners and founders of our small business, Assembly Hall. And we just wanted to thank Mayor Ed Lee for giving us this opportunity to host and launch Shop and Dine in the 49.
Yeah,
Ron, should I
cool.
say something?
Yes, we are definitely very honored, humbled, and thankful to be here today with each and every one of you. This is a very humbling experience. We never thought our small little shop would be such a huge impact here in the city today. When we opened up, we've had our shop for 5 strong years. And to be honest, the 5 years definitely came with its challenges as well as successes, with a lot more much focus on the latter, obviously. But what made us keep going strong was, number one, just finding the local brands and supporting local brands that are made here in the city, in San Francisco, or even here in the Bay Area. The jacket I'm wearing, the bow tie, or sorry, the tie and the shirt that I'm wearing are all here available at the shop. Peter is one of our local designers that we work with. The other thing too, and Alamir Designs is the jacket that I'm wearing. So we have a lot of the product here that is quality, craftsmanship, and just very affordable prices here in San Francisco. In addition to that, one of the things that we really wanted to focus on, yes, business transactions really make us stay open and keep the lights on and keep the inventory flowing. But it's really that human transaction that kept us going as well. You know, we want to make sure that we know each and every one of you who comes into this shop, whether it's your name, what you're doing, if you're visiting. And that's what we found really important too, is just really getting to know our customers and feel very authentic about that point of view also. And just a couple of things, you know, being at the shop for 5 years has really propelled us not only to just be involved here in the neighborhood, but be involved in the community as well. I, along with Voz, help with the Fillmore Merchants Association, and really excited to help build a community here in the neighborhood also, and bring a lot of history back and richness here. And also being a son and a daughter of Filipino immigrants, we also want to, we're very involved in the Soma Filipinas and really helping build that cultural corridor in the Soma district as well. And so we want to use our business not only as a platform to continue to bring good product in the store, but also to make an impact within the community. You know, we're an anchor here on the block, and we definitely want to be pillars in other communities and neighborhoods here in San Francisco. And then lastly, just seeing everybody here together. Coming together is just the beginning. Keeping together and keeping this vision of the Shop and Dine in the 49 is the progress, and working together will be the success. So let's definitely make the Shop and Dine 49 successful. Shop out, shop small, support local. I do want to thank all our vendors who are here today helping us out. The Fillmore Merchants Association, the designers, the Alamir Designs, Peter from Blade and Blue, Brianna, our featured artist that we're showcasing today. Brianna, who's our artist, I said, Ronnie Escalante is one of our other designers who's locally does his stuff here as well. And then also Bobo Guys, who's going to be opening a shop right down the street next door to Wise Sons. So they're in the neighborhood. We have La Boulange offering some of the treats. And then not only do we keep in the neighborhood, but we also like to spread our wings a little bit. Andy Town Roasters out in the Sunset is donating their coffee today. So you really can make everything work within range and within reason. So with that, thank you everyone for coming to our shop. Thank you for shopping small and supporting local, and enjoy your day.
I also, as everyone's mentioned, we're here today in the beautiful Fillmore, and I want to invite up Voss Caniris, the Executive Director of the Fillmore Merchants Association.
Good morning. Thank you all for coming. Mayor Ed Lee, we're so honored to have you here. It's really an honor, and it's also an honor to see a lot of the merchants and our friends on the street. We're happy to be a launch point for this huge event. My name is Voss Caniris. I'm the owner of Zinc Details. We've been on the street for 20 years now, and we've been in existence for 25 years. And we're so happy to be part of this community here. Thank you very much. And throughout these years, we've always supported local artists as well. We've had exhibitions Actually, this Saturday, for Small Business Saturday, we're going to have a modern marketplace featuring locally made products as well. So I welcome all of you to come and visit us as well. And I just want to say I'm also a byproduct of the small business community too. My parents had grocery stores in the Mission, so I'm a back of the store kid. And as a matter of fact, all my family members are still in the small business community. I just want to talk a little bit about the street. We're super proud of the history that's on this street. The Fillmore Merchants is celebrating its 110th anniversary now. After the 1906 earthquake, when the rest of the city was in ruins, Fillmore was the only viable commercial street in the city, one of the only viable merchant streets. And that's why merchants and immigrants from all over the world came to the street to make it what it is today. And we're really proud of that history. Today, our boundaries are from Jackson all the way to Eddy. There are over 200 merchants on the street, and half of them are still small business. So that's something that we're really proud of. Now, one final thing that I want to bring up is, along with some other members from the San Francisco Council District of Merchants Association, we've been working on a shopping sweepstakes campaign called November to Remember. It's really an awesome campaign. All you have to do is take a selfie of yourself, post it with a local merchant that you like, and post it to our website, and you can win. The first prize is a $3,000 electric bicycle from the electric bike store down the street on Fillmore. Second prize is a $2,500 gift certificate at the Fairmont, dinner and bubbly included. And the third prize is $1,200 worth of restaurant gift certificates all over San Francisco, courtesy of Golden Gate Restaurant Association. Thank you so much. And again, I just want to say how proud we are that you're all here, and thank you so much again.
And finally, I want to introduce up Mark Dwight, the president of the Small Business Commission, to close out our program. Mark?
Good morning. I'm Mark Dwight, president of the Small Business Commission. I'm also a small business owner and the founder of SF Made. I just want to stress that the most direct and immediate investment that all of us can make in our local communities and in the city and county of San Francisco is to buy local. Buy from your local merchant, buy from your independent merchant, and buy SF-made goods whenever possible. And all of that value goes back right into our economy directly, both in terms of wages and taxes. And that's all good for all of us. So thank you very much for coming out today, and shop local.
All right, so that wraps up our program. Everyone here is required to go into Assembly Hall and buy lots and lots of stuff. I believe Mayor Lee is actually going to be heading into the store and actually going in there as well now. So thank you again for being here, and remember to shop small this holiday season and all year round. Thank you so much.